Thank you, efcom, for having me here. Wonderful event and very nice to see familiar faces and also new faces as well. I'm Hasibe Genova, co-founder and CEO of Advanced Mobile Factoring Solutions. At our company, our mission is simple. What we do and what we thrive at doing is helping factoring companies and banks to do their business in a much faster manner, in a much safer manner, in a more cost-effective, by digitalizing 100% of the overall process and 100% green. We have eliminated completely at every step of the process the paper. We do this through our product, which is our proprietary product called mFactor. Behind mFactor, there is a team of professionals coming from the factoring industry, more than 20 years of experience in building and managing factoring companies. I myself joined factoring industry back in 2005 when I had the chance to establish the international business of UniCredit Factoring in Bulgaria, then joined UniCredit headquarters in Milan, and I was in charge of innovations. Apart from the business knowledge of the industry, we are backed by a globally recognized technology company, Software Group, which you might have heard about. We spoke about that quite a lot during the breaks. And we have embedded solid legal and compliance practices. And last but not least, we're super happy to be partnering with efcom right now, and we have successful implementations with common clients. About our product, few words about mFactor. mFactor is the first mobile interface that is designed for sellers, buyers, and the employees of the factoring company or the bank. It is the first interactive solution which connects all those three participants in a solution. In our experience in factoring, we have had quite many pain points, and what we developed with our solution was addressing exactly those ones. And what was really missing was the interconnectivity between the different parties. That's why what we did and what we're providing now to the finance industry is 100% interactive, which means that whatever one of the parties does in the factoring process, it is real-time reflected with the others. If I'm the seller and I have assigned an invoice and I'm notifying my buyer sees this notification right away on his phone. And if he agrees with the content, he can confirm right away and send the information back to the bank so that the bank can finance my invoice. The information is always real time, so there is no any time gaps between what I have delivered and what I see on my mobile. Everything is in my pocket, and anytime I have access to this information. We're also very happy about providing best-in-class user experience. And when we say best-in-class user experience, we know that as individuals, we already are thriving and demanding to have really good experience for whatever application we use. But when it comes to corporate business or our company's transactions, we do not have the same level of innovations. So here what we did is exactly this, to have the same level of innovations that we use as individuals and we are happy to use, to provide it also for our company transactions. Cross-platform flexibility. This is again another strong point of our solution. And here actually we can use also our examples that we have that we are working on with efcom. The solution is designed in a manner so that it can work with any core factoring system or any core banking system behind. So the overall idea is not to change the way factoring companies do their business, but to enhance it with the least of efforts they would do. It fully blends and complements actually the existing systems that they have. Powerful real-time insights. Here, I will be very happy to demonstrate at our desk after the presentation. We'll be happy to show you how it looks like, but it is the first in the industry mobile visual analytics provided in a manner where you can check for a particular period of time whatever is interesting to you in terms of the KPIs, be it from the seller perspective, be it from the bank perspective, or the buyer perspective. And at the same time, it has proven level of enterprise level of security. Now, a few words about our notable customers. Allianz is one of our customers, joint customers with efcom, where we have launched our solution. Right now, the pilot has been done in Bulgaria, but we have a rollover plan for 5 years so that Allianz Bank can service all factoring transactions of their clients in the EU market. And here we are perfectly integrated already with efcom, so we're very happy about that. Then a tier 2 bank, Eurobank, which is absolute champion, by the way, in South and Eastern Europe in providing factoring. And here again, we have our pilot transaction in Bulgaria with a rollover plan for Cyprus, Greece, and Serbia. And again, last but not least, we are providing the full stack technology of the European Investment Bank's first direct investment in a factoring company. So this is also something new and something that is quite big in terms of goals. It's 150 million of investment of the European Investment Bank, so we're very happy to be a part of this. Now, again, as said in the beginning, our mission is to make factoring processes much faster, much easier, more digitalized and green. But now we can also comment on few KPIs that is based on customer testimonials. And from what we have measured with our clients, actually, those are the 3 things that we pride ourselves very much about. One is that we are decreasing the number of touch points between the different participants from 75 to 100%, which means that any type of in-branch interactions or sending emails back and forth, this is completely eliminated, and everything is done in an interactive way. 100% green and paperless process. We know that factoring business is very document intensive, very labor intensive process. So what we have done is we have eliminated paper at each single step of the process, at the same time being completely 100% compliant with what is mandatory by regulations. So all of those paper documents that currently exist, they're automated and embedded in the solution itself. So the only thing the client needs to do is to e-sign them and provide them to their bank. Then coming about the speed of process, 75 to 100% of time saving. This time saving comes from the fact that from the moment when a client sends the invoice to his bank or a factoring company until the moment when he gets the financing, actually it might be a matter of 2, 3 to 5 minutes. Because if today the way it happens is the seller sends the invoice, then if it's notification business, he needs to notify his buyers. But until his buyer gets the notification and until he sends back the confirmation to the bank, sometimes it takes hours. In some cases, even worse, it might take days. And it means that actually the financing of my invoice is also delayed in time. This we have addressed completely. And it is whenever the clients have their phone at hand and they get the push notifications, they can react right away and everything happens within minutes. Now, very quickly about the functionalities. When we say an end-to-end process, we do mean it. And it starts with the onboarding of the client, be it the seller, be it the buyer, until the full servicing of the factoring transaction. The client onboarding is 100% digital, so he can onboard himself from distance. He can have several layers of users in his company. He can authorize different people with different rights, and this is done again real-time in a dynamic way. Contracting is completely done in an electronic manner. As said, all documents are automized. Terms and conditions can be accepted automatically. Same thing goes about all the letters like assignment letters, notification letters, or confirmations. Everything is again done in embedded within the solution. Assignments are really very easy to do as well. It takes 2 minutes. The only thing the client needs to have is the invoice itself after he has done the delivery of goods and services. And through the OCR engine, everything is again populated automatically, so it is processed very easily and sent to the bank. Same thing goes about when the buyers want to channel payments on their due or overdue invoices. They can do that also directly through their solution. As said, it is 100% interactive, so there is all the time communication. There is no chance that any due date is missed. There is notifications all the time for invoice due dates. There are notifications for received payments. There are notifications for contract expiry dates. So no chance that anything would be missed in the process of servicing a factoring transaction. Reporting, there is always quick access to all needed information. So whenever the clients need different types of KPIs for a selected time period, they can easily do that again through their mobile phone. And in addition to that, we have visual dashboards with all major KPIs that they can monitor whenever needed. Last few facts about our solution, and I will be closing here. It is deploying within 3 to 6 months. We do the project implementation in an agile way, where adaptations or customizations are being implemented in a very, very easy way. We are the solution is designed in a manner so that easily adaptable to the local regulations, or if there are any specific needs of the corporation itself. Apart from the easy integration with the core banking or core factoring system, it is also through APIs easily integratable with other sources of information, be it trade registers or insurance companies. It might be different credit risk assessment and credit management tools, as well as client accounting and ERP systems. Especially in the cases where we have bulk assignments, it is very easy to connect it to the client ERP system so that the invoice upload can be done automatically for a big number of invoices. Well, thank you so much for your attention. Please join me afterwards at our desk so that you can also have the touch and feel of experience of our solution. Thank you.